is up, my friends? Man, it is a beautiful, finally a little bit rainy morning. Tuesday, taco day for some here in Arkansas. Just wanted to log in and tell you that I love you and I care about you, and I'm thinking about you and I'm praying for you. Anybody knows something about toxic mold and mold abatement? If you've had mold abatement done, send me a private message. I need to know some things about having mold removed from ductworks. Thank you in advance. All right, man. It's finally, we had a little bit of rain here. Everything smells kind of clean. Hopefully whatever I've got going on is going to clear up. Man, I went in there yesterday and my blood pressure just bottomed the hell out. And man, I went home. I pussied out a couple of hours, man. But I laid around all weekend too, so I didn't really get up and move around that much. And when I finally did get up and move around, man, it was it. I ran out of fucking energy quick. I gotta quit missing work. It fucking sucks. So, go in, we're gonna do some fucking work. I sure hope everybody has a great day. I hope you really act positively in your own life and the life of others. You see somebody who's hungry, maybe feed them. I tell you what, if I'm in line to pay for something at some store or a restaurant and I see a cop, if I see a man with a veteran's hat over across the way who looks like he might not be able to pay for his dinner, I might pay for his dinner anyway, whether he can or not. But if I see a cop or a fireman or an EMT around me, ain't no way that they're going to pay for their own shit. Coffee or whatever the hell, their lunch. Especially, people give cops a hard time. But think about this. You go through battles and you see things, and it's horrible. These people's job in some places in our country is like a battleground, a constant battleground. And I believe that we all walk around, or much of us, many of us, walk around in a permanent PTSD kind of way. I'm not trying to lessen in any way people who have wartime PTSD or who go through bad experiences. And I myself have experienced that, and I've gone through things in my life, and everybody does, horrible things. But I went through a period of my life where it was one thing after the other, and I was mentally at the time susceptible to things, and it was hard to recover from that for a long time. So I understand, but I believe that even with the way video games, people aren't meant mentally to see the things that we see every day and they're commonplace and that our children see and do. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. I know. But the things, walking down the sidewalk this is just not even a character in the game, just somebody walking down the sidewalk next to me looks at me and says, "You smell like shit." And that's the rich dude. So, I mean, yeah. People see things now that were not meant mentally to process. And it's horrible. And a lot of us walk around in a PTSD state and don't even realize it. We see and do horrible things, or see horrible things being done, and we struggle to process. So, man, cops it's like a war zone for them a lot of the time. Their job is to respond to the worst shit. EMTs too. Who picks up the body parts when you're trying to clean someone up off the freeway? You see that people see these things. Do everything you can to lessen that for them. When you interact with them, make sure it's pleasant and that they realize that they're still dealing with people. Because cops will come up on you and everybody's seen that video of that dude that's a little pissed off because cops took forever to get there, and the cop just grabs him and twists his arm up behind his back and puts him on the ground. Now, you're on my time, boy. You know, that kind of thing. He's become detached. He doesn't realize, doesn't understand these people he's dealing with. And he has no right to do that. So when you deal with a cop, make it pleasant. If a cop pulls up on you, you don't know if that man just left. And I've said this before. I've seen it in Little Rock, in Southwest Little Rock, a long time ago. When I was young, there was a man whose baby was born with colic, and it just drove him fucking insane. I think he was a crackhead too, but he jumped out of his car and grabbed his baby by the leg and was just smashing it on the pavement. And he was running around just insane. He drove himself insane. When he realized what he had done, he went even more insane. And he's holding the baby by the leg, swinging around. The baby is obviously dead. And the cops had to shoot that man. And there was a picture in the paper, and I drove by this. There was a picture in the paper of a cop that was sitting on the curb crying with this man kind of blurry in the background, his child. That man has that his whole life now. Everybody that was involved in that has that their whole life now. They carry that their whole lives. So every time a cop rolls up on something, he doesn't know what's going on. Just pray that his training takes over. But see, you can lessen that. That cop you don't know what he just left to come to you. So be good to him. I love you. I'm praying for you. I'm thinking about you. And I hope you'll have a great day. Be good to your law enforcement. Be thankful for them. Oh. Have a good one.